Hey y'all, it's Nikki. I'm here. It's been a while. I've gone through a lot in the past few weeks. A whole lot. I think the most important thing I've learned in the past few weeks is that I am here alone. I'm here very much so alone in this world. I do not have a family. I have people that I was forced to be around for years and who I may still try to fall back on every now and then, but they don't love me. They envy me. And that sounds kind of cocky to say, because the first thing people are going to be like, well, why do they envy you? What do you have to envy about? I still don't really understand it. But that's the only explanation for it. Because I really feel like they enjoy seeing me like this. I really feel like my family enjoys me being like this. They enjoy me being down. And because they're so used to me being up, they're so used to me having the best grades and being able to find whatever job I want and being able to handle everything on my own and being able to take care of all the bills and still find a way to help other people. I think they envy that I've done so much at such a young age, and they enjoy seeing me down. I really do. Like, I've tried to have family meetings with my family, and just like all family meetings, none of them work. No one is willing to change, but everyone expects me to change. I've always been told I need to change my attitude. I need to change this, change that. But it's crazy that I'm the person that everyone says has the most potential. So why do I need to change so much? And people that don't have my same potential don't need to change. It all boils down to envy. And it's crazy that you reach out to your family for help and they claim they want to help you and do just enough to say that they did help you. But it's not to help you. It's to hold something over your head. It's to say that I'm the hand that feeds you. I'm the one you came running back to. I'm where you lay your head where you ain't got nowhere to be. And it's so pathetic. It's so sad. Like my mom and my sister, they click up. They click up and they intentionally do things together without saying anything to me. When you leave someone out intentionally, when you know that they're depressed and they need emotional support and they need help and they're hurting, when you intentionally leave someone out, that shows a lot about your personality. And I think both of them feel low when they're around me. No matter how low I'm feeling, I think both of them feel low around me in my presence. I think they both are reminded of how much they have not done with their lives. And even at my most depressed, it's crazy that a therapist told me I'm the highest functioning depression case she's ever seen. Meaning that in the midst of being hopeless and being helpless and tired and crying and not want to do anything, not even getting up to wash your ass every day, in the midst of just feeling like life is over and not wanting life to continue, I still have a business that's growing right now. I recently lost my job through no fault of my own, just working with ghetto ass black people. See my previous vlog about black owned businesses. I don't support all of you. I really don't. Not just because I'm black, but just go watch that video. I lost my job and things are very unstable for me right now, but my business is still growing. I can still see the growth. I can still see things happening. I can still see my effort like rolling in, snowballing into something. And I know it's going to be big. I know it's going to be something that I enjoy. I'm just going through a rough patch right now, and it's teaching me a lot about the people I keep in my circle. Because do you know, like, not even keeping my circle, these people I've been obligated all of my life to be around. And I'm seeing now that that's no longer necessary. I always had this thing where I wanted to use all of the potential that everyone tells me I have, all of the intellect, all of the resourcefulness, all of the savvy. I always wanted to use that to get my family to a point where they didn't have to worry anymore. Because we didn't come from shit. We don't come from nothing. I have no one in my family who I can look up to and say, wow, they did a lot. Like, the most I may have in my family is a doctor. And I don't look at doctors like, wow. I mean, that's a pretty normal profession to me. And there's only one of them. So it ain't like my whole family is just professionals and it's people to look up to. No, we could probably have one doctor in the family and it's somebody that I don't even talk to. My family has nothing. And I come along with the potential to get into any college that I applied to. Graduating with honors. Being able to flip $1 into $15 like that. With that kind of savvy. And everybody just always say, oh, you have so much potential. And then they turn around and envy me for it. I get treated like shit, basically. I get treated like the black sheep. I'm the redhead stepchild, basically, because of my potential. And I've only wanted to use that all my life to get my family somewhere where we never had to struggle again. But when I'm breaking down and I see, when I'm crying and I'm hurting and I don't have any direction, and I see that my family is perfectly fine with me being low. They're perfectly fine with criticizing me while I'm low. Especially my mom. She's the most conniving bitch I've ever met in my life. She's the quickest person to throw you under the bus, but always wants to make herself look good. She'll say anything or do anything to save face. That's why we never get anything resolved, because she always acts like she doesn't remember when I bring up something that hurt me in my childhood. She'll have the nerve to say, let go of the past. Well, I'm only 24 years old, so if I let go, let's say the last 21 years of my life, I basically have a toddler brain. If I forget the past, I only have 3 years of struggling to go off of. So no, I can't forget the past because it made me. It pushed me to do as much as I do now. But I'm not going to let it break me. She can kiss my ass. My sister, who I thought so graciously let me live under her roof, and I guess is cordial enough to act like our relationship is fine when it's not. Because her and my mom still click up and do shit together. And just like this morning, it's like, hurry up, get dressed. Everybody hurry up, get dressed. Let's go before Nikki finds out what we're doing. Like, I'm going to ask, can I tag along? Like, they act like I'm going to be some needy puppy just because I'm hurting right now. Just because I'm in depression. And even if I was asking, can I tag along? And I'm depressed, why shouldn't your family be open to you coming? Why should it be like some secret what you're doing? It's sad, but that's how my family is. They click up. And my sister, like, I feel like really this is, maybe she feels like she's obligated to do it because I'm her sister. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's one of those situations where it'll be, well, I took care of you, well, I fed you, I'm the one that's taking care of you. I feel like it's one of those situations. Again, because that's what I left the first time I left this house. And this is what I've come back to. A situation where, oh, you fell, you flopped. You ain't as high and mighty as you think you are. You fell like everybody else. It's like they enjoy seeing me down. But I won't stay here long. And it's crazy, like, my dad, I love him to pieces, but his life is so dysfunctional that he can't do much to help me. At this point of me losing everything, really, and needing help from my family, I'm still possibly helping him out. Because where I'm moving out of, he's currently looking for somewhere to move into. And that would save him a lot of money if he could just seamlessly move into the place that I'm moving out of. And I'm here telling him, yeah, well, I have couches. I have a baby bed for your kids. I have, a bed in there. Just let me know and you can just move in. Still being selfless, still giving of me, and I ain't got shit to give. Depressed, I have nothing, and still giving. But that's the kind of family I have to deal with. I love my dad. I do not fault him for not being able to do more for me, because he is still pure of heart. He does still have a pure heart. But everybody else, they don't. I really feel like it's envy, and it's hurtful. It's really hurtful. And it's crazy that they'll come and watch the blog but won't even talk to me in my face. We can't have a full family conversation with people just being real and communicating. Because everybody trying to save face, or everybody want to deflect the blame and don't really want to admit to everything that's happened that got us to this point. But whatever. I'm going to be successful regardless. I had a talk with my 2-year-old today about the fact that he's in it alone. He got the same family I got. So he by himself. When they left this morning, he was just crying, tears just rolling down his little face. I told him to suck it up, because he ain't got nobody but me. And if left up to his family, he'll never have nobody but me. And I guess that's the thing that keeps me from suicide, I suppose. The fact that this baby I'm carrying, 22 weeks, and my son back there, all they have is me. That's it. Because their family don't give a fuck about them. Like today, I could be taken away from my son for something that happened yesterday, and no one cares. Everyone knows the fact that I could at any given time be picked up and taken away from my son, but no one cared to say anything about where they may be or how I could reach them, or, you know, what'll happen or where they'll be if I need to get my son to them. They don't care. They just, my depression means nothing. And unless I'm in a hospital laid up saying that I'm going to kill myself, they don't care. So at this point, they're dead to me. If you're watching, you're dead to me. Do what you must, say what you must. But whatever. I'm blacking out. And when it gets to the point where I do reach that success, and I will, you know I will, you'll remain dead to me. So everybody else, thank y'all for watching. This is just what I needed. All I ever needed was to be able to express myself, get thoughts off of my chest, and I could never do it with the people that I loved so much growing up. Fuck them. I love y'all, my YouTube family. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for being interested. See y'all later. Bye.